What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today, and we're gonna talk about this post on Reddit from a Gamestop employee and how she's just pissed off that thirsty men are trying to get her number. And it's kind of like we have no pictures up, so we can't confirm this woman's attractive or not like that. But I am so tired of people. This is like the second video I did about a certain subject like this, where a woman says she's just been hit on all day at GameStop by these different customers walking in, and it's like it is what it is. It's pretty much society. Men are gonna talk to women. He's gonna talk to women they think are attractive and flirt with them. It's like I don't understand why GameStop employees they think that they're immune to this. I don't know what they want people to do. It's literally how you continue a human race is for men getting with women. It's like women don't flirt with men. They don't approach men. So I don't really understand what they think is gonna happen here. Um, Only time I ever seen a woman approach a man is if the man was like extremely rich, like a celebrity, or if a guy was like extremely good looking. So we're gonna get to this post. This is a really long post. It's like at least like it's almost like an essay. So I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm gonna read like some of it. So she wrote, PSA to all the thirsty men out there, us GameStop women don't want you. The more frequent these interactions happen, the more pissed I get. The two interactions I've had in the same week, I think it was my tipping point. I am not a goddamn experiment or here for your own entertainment. The women at GameStop work for GameStop. Do not linger around thinking we're going to be all flirty and us towards you. Don't think we just want whatever the hell you're packing. We just want to do our jobs and get paid for it and go the hell home. Okay, so um, I guess she has a point. Won't be all flirty with her, but if she's an attractive woman, she should expect men is gonna flirt with her. Like once again, she be making this BS up. We don't know. There's no pictures of this woman. She's just a post on Reddit. So, when I have gone to GameStop, I am literally just there just to buy video games. That's why I go to GameStop. I'm literally just there just to do business. I'm not there to talk to any women that's there. And most of the women at GameStop, it's like I've seen like a few maybe attractive women at GameStop, but most of the time the women are not that attractive at GameStop. It's like I've seen like a few, maybe like out of the however GameStop. I'm 30, so however long I've been going to GameStop since GameStop has been around. I don't even see maybe like probably like less than three attractive women at the GameStop. Most of the women there aren't attractive, so I know it varies by location, but I'm just saying in general, I haven't seen that many attractive women at a GameStop who work at GameStop. Um, so let's continue on with this post. Her two interactions this week. First things first, not to toot my own horn, but I have some really nice eyes. It's like most learners let me use them to my advantage. I don't even know what that even means. She has some nice eyes. What does that even mean? It's like, is her eyes different from everybody else's? Like, what does that even mean? I don't understand. Like, somebody has some nice eyes. I don't get it. They're a different color. Like, I don't understand what that even means. But continuing on. Um, Smiling with my eyes. I don't know what that even means. These are terms that people use. It's just some made up BS. I've never heard of these terms before. For selling, wait, I most certainly will use them to my advantage. Smiling with my eyes for selling. That literally is it. At the beginning of this week, I had a guest come in looking for a PS5 charging station. After informing him of the bad news that's literally almost impossible to find, this man literally gets lost in my eye sockets. I think there's a lot of cap right here. Like he gets lost in her eye socket. It's like, come on. Like she's just like some Medusa or some just imagine some huge like vessel of beauty that just lost in her eyes. Like, come on. Now today I had a guy come in who starts off with saying, "I'm here for my PS5. If anyone comes in my store like that, I'll give them my honest ass sass." My response was, "Well, you and everyone else." He asked me questions about the availability of the system. I answered honestly. So he was pretty much asking if they have a PS5. Like he's there just to do business. Like I said, I mean, unless he like walked in the door and said, "Hey, you got a PS5 here or something," more than likely what happened was that he walked into the store. The GameStop employee said, "Hello, how can I help you today?" And he said, "You want a PS5?" And I'm assuming, I don't know, because she's making it sound like this is the first. Like he just walked in the store and said, "Hey, I need want a PS5." So who knows? But what is this story again? Okay, so they don't have PS5. She tells him that. I'm pretty sure during this interaction he flirts with her or something. Let me see. And it says this man locked eyes with me for 10 seconds. Okay, so 30 minutes go by and I get a phone call. This man has the audacity to call the store looking for me to ask if I have a boyfriend. When I respond that I am engaged, his response afterwards was pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. No PS5s, no DualShocks, no women. He even asked if my man treats me right. Yeah. Okay, it is kind of thirsty to call to a store to a woman. I mean, I don't know. I guess, but it's like there's no like direct way of approaching women though. It's like there's no direct way of doing it. Like I'm gonna say before, women don't approach men, so I don't feel that a woman can call a man thirsty for doing something that she doesn't do herself. Like it's just like you don't approach men. You don't ask for men's numbers. You don't approach men. So I don't understand how somebody can just call a man thirsty and say, hey, men shouldn't do this when it's like you aren't doing it either. So that doesn't make any sense. So like I said, this is I'm gonna like skim through this. This is way too long. Honest to God, the second situation was awful. If it were to happen to any of the females who didn't have the amount of confidence I have when I'm in my store, they break. I can play it off. Confidence? How does it just say confidence? Just say I'm not interested, and that's it. Like, I can play it off like there's nothing because, like I said, all these type of men pathetic. So she considers the men pathetic who hit on her. That's like really. Uh, he came off his break about his interaction. He gave me the idea that some people really have the type of fantasy of smashing the GameStop worker. Dear man, we don't want you. Get your S and get out. So that's great. When you're in GameStop, they just want you to get your S and get out. And that's a great statement for what is she like a manager at GameStop? So this is so ridiculous. It's like it is super ridiculous here. The guy flirts with you just so you're not interested and move on. It's so ridiculous. Like I said, I did a video similar to this. I'm sounding like I'm talking about the same thing because apparently women keep having the same issue. They keep saying this is a major issue. Them getting hit on at GameStop, but literally at every place you work at where there's men and women at the same work environment, men is gonna flirt with women. It's just it is what it is. Women don't flirt with men. Well, they do, but they don't make it obvious. They do like real passive stuff, like stand in front of you, or like it's just weird. It's just like real passive, like non like overt stuff. So this is another post from a lady. She says, "I'm marking the discussion from any further discussion since the misogynistic behavior is unbelievable and unacceptable." So people are misogynist now because she doesn't like what they're saying because they're saying that she doesn't make any sense. For those who read the initial post, read the comments as well. I admit I haven't had the worst experience with these type of situations, although others have. The discussion was meant to shed light on how us women aren't safe in this goddamn workplace. Women aren't safe in this workplace. She lives in America. One of the most safest places for women to be is in America. Like, knock it off. If okay, let's just say if something were to get out of hand, or one of these guys goes crazy, I'm pretty sure there's an army of simps who would come to her defense. So it's like, knock it off. I'm like, I don't get these statements of people. What American women say like they're the most unsafest one on the planet. Like, let's just knock it off. That's untrue. Um, For those who have such issues with me saying I'm using my looks for sales, I can't effing smile during a pandemic, can I? Smile with my eyes is the only thing I can do, and I've noticed. What does that even mean? Smiling with your eyes? What does that mean? She keeps looking at this. She keeps lingering. Her looks at the employees. What does that even mean? I don't know what that even means. It's like breakdowns what that means. Smiling with her eyes. What does that mean? Let me see. So as long as they understand this is a professional atmosphere, which majority of them do, but you have the one rotten apple in the bunch that can't grasp it. Not only that, but said apple can't take a hint either when rejections and denials are made. I believe that she's full of crap. Like how many men are actually hitting on her? Like it's like I'm pretty sure most men are just going to GameStop to buy video games. They're about their business. They're not trying to think. They're not even thinking about this woman like that. But she makes it seem like most men are just flirting with her. Just they just want her attention that badly. Like knock it off. Like I said, there's no picture. I can say that she's like a drop dead gorgeous woman, but nobody knows that. She just makes a post on Reddit. Like nobody knows how attractive this woman is. So let's read some of the replies. A dude said to me today, write your number on the receipt. Like what the f? I just told him I wouldn't. Then he proceeded to buy something else and laugh as he gets the receipt back. That was all in front of his poor son. This is the most Vegas response ever. Like he bought something, and he bought something else, and he asked for a number. Um, she could have just said no. I don't understand. I don't understand why they just can't just say no. Why did they make it all this whole big extravaganza like that she was hit on? Like it's like okay, this is life. Move on. So this person say, I just give the store them to the store in their mind. So they're just alluding that they just get hit on constantly. Like these, apparently GameStop must have. Apparently these GameStop women must be they must be the most attractive women on earth. I'm pretty sure they're just pretty sure they're average looking at most, at best, or less than average looking. But they think like, people are just hitting on them constantly. Like I said, my entire lifetime I've seen maybe a few attractive GameStop female employees, women there. And it's like I'm 30, so I haven't seen that too many attractive female employees at GameStop. Like I said, it's locational, but I doubt men are just hitting on these women nonstop every day. It's like I think it's a lot of cap going on here. If I had a dollar for every time a man hit on me in front of his kids, I wouldn't need this job. I hate this for us. Like knock it off. They see this constant narrative of them just being hit on constantly. It's like okay, that's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Posts like this have me seriously wondering if I'm ugly or something, or because I never had dudes flirting with me when I worked at GameStop. Or most likely, you got that average experience at the GameStop female employees that most men don't really care about what these women look like. To be honest, I think a lot of these women are trying to get a self-esteem boost by saying dudes hit on them all day when they probably really don't. That's like knock it. I'm like these women need to knock it off. Like women are just like dudes are just flirting with these women all day. Like knock it off. It happens at least once a week. I just respond with a dead expression and single word responses. After one of them makes any sort of remarks that tries to flirt, we're just trying to work. Please don't. Once again, there's like no pictures. I understand there's like pictures, but I don't know. I don't know if Reddit even yeah, Reddit allows pictures like avatars, so you can see what these will look like. But none of them have any pictures. It's just look just a just standard Reddit picture, a robot picture. So nobody knows if these women are truly attractive or not. But they're saying that just men just hit on them constantly. Like, come on, knock it off. I worked on Valentine's Day and I kind of just had to brace myself. This was probably going to happen. And sure enough, some dude asked me for game recommendations, then awkwardly stood in the back of the store while I helped other customers for like 20 minutes. I could feel him staring at me the entire time. Finally, after he was the only one in the store, he swoops in and starts calling me cute while asking for my contact info. Man, please, I don't know what courage you were working up in the back there, but you really shouldn't have. At this point, I just don't know. It's just like it's like don't women say they love when dudes have courage to begin with, but he talks to her and she just says you shouldn't have done that. Like you just wasting your time. I don't get it. I think what's really going on is that if a dude look like these dudes that they keep flirting with them, they don't like okay if they were like on what's the celebrity like Channing Tatum or Michael B. Jordan, they would be all over these dudes flirting with because they probably don't. These dudes that's come up and don't like those two celebrities. They probably think they probably find these advances creepy. So that's what I think is really going on because it's just stupid. It's just at this point, it's just stupid just reading stuff like this. But they're saying they're just being so harassed. Like I'm not gonna. Yeah, so that's what this whole post is about. This woman saying how they've just been dudes been flirting with them the entire time. It's like none of these women have a picture up, so we don't know how they actually look. But yeah, definitely want to see your comments about those situations. Do you think dudes are just flirting with these GameStop employees constantly, or it's just all cap in these women's heads? Like you might get an occasional dude flirt with them, but for the most part, I don't think men are really flirting with these women like that. So definitely see your comments about this down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.